Welcome to Tuesday. It's the 11th of May, 2021. This Day Weather Podcast brought to you by Chugwater Chili. New to the Chugwater Chili brand is its very own green chili seasoning blend, the perfect combination of spices so you can make green chili at home. Don't forget to use checkout code ChugwaterDon for 20% off. Well, it's going to be a cold and wet start to the week. We've got another day, another cool and soupy day is going to be found. Good precipitation for some. Happy to report there were some areas that got some really good May precipitation. Some of you not so much, but a lot of folks did get a little wet. We have a nice warm up coming for Thursday and Friday. For the weekend, it's going to be mild, but I wouldn't call the weekend really warm. This is not necessarily a bad thing. I know that when we've had these warm ups and we've gone into the 70s and 80s, everyone's loved it, but we're actually going to have a more even-keeled weather forecast when it comes to temperature, and that's kind of really what you want to see going forward. We're going to have some weekend chances for showers and thunderstorms, so some of you might be able to get a little more rain this weekend, and it should be in the form of rain as it gets a little bit warmer. These are some webcams today. This is the I-80 summit between Laramie and Cheyenne. Welcome to May. Welcome to May on Togety Pass, west of DuBois this morning, going through the north end of the Wind River Mountains. So you can still see there's a lot of snow up there after that very cold April, and now things so cool here in May. I know a lot of folks are antsy to get to their mountain cabin, but folks, it's just going to be a slow process. Going to show you a couple of radars here. I'm going to show you the two areas that did the very best. This is the radar estimated precipitation out of Pueblo. Pueblo is actually right here. It's kind of hard to see. But here in southern Colorado, along and east of I-25, out onto the southeast plains of Colorado, this is the best rain that has hit those southeast plains of Colorado in quite a while. La Junta, Colorado, over an inch of rain, really, really needed. And so that's great to see. That was one area that has really missed out on a lot of the storminess, even that March storm. Cheyenne, again, the southeast counties of Wyoming doing very well, with Laramie, Albany, Platte, counties of southeastern Wyoming, the wettest anywhere in the state of Wyoming, and those northeastern plains of Colorado, from Denver to the Wyoming border to the South Platte River Valley into the southern Nebraska Panhandle is the wettest area in the high plains, and they got more moisture. All due to this guy right here, an upper level trough swinging through the region. This upper level trough is still overhead today, so it's going to be cool, moist, and unsettled. The precipitation, though, today is not going to be as heavy, as there will be some areas of moisture. You can still see it'll be southeast Colorado that gets more moisture today, generally lighter amounts as the system pulls away. But there's going to be more precipitation today, but nothing as heavy as yesterday in many areas. Now, as we get to the end of the week, this is the upper level pattern for Friday. We got a little kink right here. We'll talk about that in a moment. But we have a more westerly flow. This is going to make it more mild. So for Thursday and Friday, lots of 60s and some 70s, warming up nicely. But this little kink right here is going to drift southeast and move through over the weekend. It doesn't look like much, does it? But what this will do is bring an unstable air mass into the region. And with daytime heating, this is going to make the forecast more favorable for some typical spring weather, meaning it stays mild, but you've got chances of getting wet. And what's good about this is you have a chance of getting wet without being so darn cold like we're experiencing now. So as temperatures moderate, become more mild and stay mild, there will be some showers and thunderstorms. But at the same time, this is going to keep us from really warming up a lot. But I think we'd rather see this pattern where it's a little more stable, a little bit less of a roller coaster ride with temperatures. That's what's developing later this week and into the weekend. And here you can see by Saturday afternoon, we have this elongated area of low pressure coming on through, causing that instability. So there is going to be, in the Intermountain West and the Western High Plains, some hit and miss showers and thunderstorms this weekend. Really getting started Friday and lasting through Sunday into Monday. And you can see, got to take this with a grain of salt. But there's going to be some other areas picking up rain with those showers and thunderstorms this weekend. This may be overestimated in some areas, but you can see there are more opportunities for more spring moisture. And the common theme is that the areas that have been the most wet, especially this area here, will probably get most wet again. But there's going to be some other opportunities, even on the western slope, for a little bit of shower activity this weekend. As we go out to 10 days, I want to show you that by 10 days from now, this is the 21st of May, the main jet stream is riding a little more north. We got a bigger high pressure in the southeast United States. See this area of red here? This area of high pressure in the time frame of the end of May and early June will kind of get connected. And as this happens and starts to drift more north, you start to get into that late spring, early summer pattern. So we can kind of see summer really far out. We do see it coming, folks, but it's going to be a slow process. But we don't see as much up and down with temperatures, rather more of a slow easing. Don't forget to use Chugwater Don for 20% off at chugwaterchili.com. Talk to you tomorrow, everyone.